Welcome to Airplane Alchemy, where forgotten machines and hidden legends are brought back to life. From bushplanes to aviation oddities, this is where wings meet wizardry. This is Airplane Alchemy, Murphy Moose. Some bushplanes nibble at the edges of the wilderness. The Murphy Moose devours it. Born in Canada in the 1990s, the Moose wasn't built by Cessna or Piper. It was built by Murphy Aircraft Manufacturing, a small Canadian kit plane company with a very clear mission: give pilots a heavy hauler that could match or even beat certified backcountry legends at a fraction of the cost. And I'll say this up front, I'm a big fan of what Murphy Aircraft has built over the years. They don't chase trends, they don't chase hype. They design airplanes to work. And I'll definitely be covering more Murphy models in future episodes. The result of that philosophy was a monster. All-metal construction, wings with over 300 square feet of area, a useful load approaching 1,800 pounds, enough for moose hunters, gear, and yes, sometimes the moose itself. At the nose, builders had choices. Some went classic. Big 360 to 400 horsepower radial engines, all noise, torque, and oil, the kind of sound that belongs in the bush. Others went further, much further. In recent years, shops like TMCX have been pushing the Murphy Moose into entirely new territory, developing turbine conversions that turn an already capable airplane into something truly wild. We're talking takeoff distances as short as 150 feet, climb rates over 3,000 feet per minute, cruise speeds pushing 200 miles per hour. At that point, the Moose stops being just a bush plane. It becomes a backcountry predator with antlers. Performance was always the Moose's calling card. Stall speeds in the low 40s. Takeoff runs under 500 feet, even at gross weight. Cruises around 150 to 160 miles per hour with radials, and far more with turbines. It could haul more than a beaver, operate off less runway than a 185, and land on wheels, floats, or skis. But the Moose was never a factory product. It was a kit plane, and that meant no two were ever quite alike. Some were finished as honest working machines. Others became luxurious backcountry hot rods, and a few evolved into experimental turbine beasts that looked equally at home in Alaska or on Mars. The Murphy Moose never sold in massive numbers, but among bush pilots and builders, it earned something far more important than popularity: respect. An airplane you built with your own hands that could stand shoulder to shoulder with certified legends. The Murphy Moose, not just a bush plane, but a true backcountry heavyweight with antlers. Thanks for watching Airplane Alchemy, where forgotten aircraft and aviation legends come back to life. If you enjoyed this flight through history, hit like, subscribe, and share to help the channel climb higher. Have an aircraft you'd like to see next? Drop it in the comments. Your idea just might take flight. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.